Today on the channel, we're back again with another Nosferatu figure. It's the year of Nosferatu. This time, we got the black and white NECA Ultimate Edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another NECA Ultimate unboxing and review. And this time we're back at it with the black and white edition of Nosferatu. But for all your Nosferatu needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15%. Yes, you heard that right. 15%. Gotta get a deal out there, as we do know. And Nosferatu back again, I think for maybe the 5th time on the channel. Is that even possible at this point? Had a lot of Nosferatu figures over the last year or so. Of course, going way back when, in the old days of film, black and white, of course, no real sound either. You gotta read the subtitles. Oh, old school style. But a lot of people, they do still think of this as a vampire. And most people, I feel like, think of the Christopher Lees or the Bela Lugosi's, but a lot of other people think of this style of Nosferatu. And Nosferatu had a few more movies over the years. Of course, there was a movie in, was it, the late 70s, early 80s, somewhere in there. Leave a little bit to be desired for me, at least. I just watched that film not too long ago, and I think we talked about it on the channel once upon a time. And I do believe there's a brand new Nosferatu movie coming around Christmas this year. It'll be interesting to see where that goes. Maybe give a little extra push to some of these figures that have been coming out over the last year or so. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this coming out around Halloween, I think really does work for people. People are in the horror theme. They're in the spooky season theme. They're more apt to pick up some of these action figures, I think, than, of course, just a hot June night. Do I need Nosferatu where it feels a little bit better when it's a little chill in the air? It's October 20th or whatever the day is. Feels a little bit more right. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But let's dive into the figure here. When I saw this, of course, I was like, wait, do I have this? And this is awfully close to the last one. And we'll do comparisons later on in this very video. But I do love that packaging. Look at that side-eye. That's some classic side-eye. That might make Todd McFarlane blush in the side-eye department right there. Nosferatu down here. Ultimate action figure, it does say. There he is, looking extra creepy over there once again. And even more creepy over here. Like a young Danhausen. Of course, Danhausen took a lot of his shtick from the Nosferatu as far as body mannerisms as we know. But there he is with the hat and the cloak from when he's riding the horse in the carriage at the beginning of the film, kind of, or so. Definitely a different look over the last one. So at least this one feels a little bit different, even though it reuses a lot of the same stuff, of course. We do get the window box here going on. There he is, old Nosferatu looking good, and then the packaging, of course. But let's pull him out. Let's see what's going on. Dare I say, let's see what all the vampire fuss is all about here. There it is, off to the side. A gentle see you later. I keep the boxes on a lot of my NECA stuff. There he is, locked up into the old plastic prison here. Got a lot going on. I'm going to take this offline, get these twist ties off, get him out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Nosferatu. All right, we got Nosferatu out of the package. Let's dive in. Let's start off with the hand accessories here. We got 2 open hands out of the package ready to go. We got even 2 farther open hands here. Very, very much nightmare fuel. These big, wide open hands. Looking extra scary right there. Then we do get a little bit of a medium grip, a little gripper here. It looks like he's going to hold a glass or something is almost what it looks like here. And then we do get two hand holding. I thought they were 2 fists of fury. Got a little bit of movement in there so you can't put some stuff in. And then the final hand, once again, a little bit deeper, probably for that riding crop. We'll grab that here in a second. But very pale white hands. Wouldn't expect anything less from a vampire. He's going to be pale, as we do know. Diving in here, of course, a little riding crop right here. This is back when he was wearing this whole regalia, you know, getting the horses going. You got to have something like this. So it's got a little bit of tails on the end here, all in plastic. Looking pretty good. Nice little handle on it. Can move around like a whip, basically, is what that's like. Diving into this outfit here, looking like a little bit of a cloak going on here. Like a young Cloak and Dagger from Marvel is what it looks like. Big cloth, soft goods right here. Do we got wire? Oh, we got a little wire. Do we? I can't tell. I'm trying to feel. Yeah, we got wire in here. Okay, there's wire lined here. Nice big cloak over the top. I will use this on him. Make him feel different than the other ones, of course. Heavy plastic up here on the shawl part. You got to pop his head off, pop this over, pop the head back in, locks it all into place. But a big, big cloak here for Nosferatu. Feeling very heavy, very, very nice. Very deluxe, very ultimate, dare I say, right there. So looking good. And then, of course, you're going to wear that. You got to take it to the next level and wear this pointy Robin Hood style cap. Looks something extra old-timey here. Even got like a little bit of a feather type thing at the top. So it looks very strange. Fashion back in the day, you know, ebbs and flows of fashion. I can't wait for a hat like this to come back. I'll wear it on the channel that day when it does happen. So you do get that. Make it feel different. But now we get down to Nosferatu, and once again, feel like we've been here before. Third time we've seen this head, or this body style as well. But you do get the, of course, patented Nosferatu face. You got those big buck teeth sticking out there, those goblin-like ears going on. Two huge caterpillars up there on it for eyebrows, and then a little bit of hair on the side here. Truly looking like a young Gargamel. That's what he looks like here. Always reminds me of Gargamel. Of course, from Smurfs fame. Shout out to Smurfette. Shout out to Grumpy Smurf, two of my favorite Smurfs, of course. But those pointy ears, bald head as well. A little bit of crazy eyes here, almost hypnotizing eyes. He's going to give you the what you going to do, brother, coked up eyes is what he's got going on right there. Looking absolutely wild and crazy. Got the big nose as well. So we've been here before with this head. Second head here, oh, it looks like he was very disappointed. Looks like he's very sad. Got those cheekbones coming down. Very sad and disappointed in the face. Mouth closed a little bit. Same kind of ears going on. Ears attached to the head where they could stick out of the head on this one. This time they're locked in. So a different head on that one there. And then the third head, oh boy, he's got that side eye, that kind of happy side eye. Like, I'm going to be sucking on somebody. I'm going to have a meal here shortly. But man, this side eye will make Todd McFarlane blush all day long, there's no doubt. But looking good. So 3 good heads for Nosferatu. But now we dive into Nosferatu and his body. And like I said, feel like we've been here before with this one. Got the big jacket coat over the top. Got the black pants there down into the black boots. Talked about the big ripping open hands here, looking nice. Got a little bit of a shirt underneath the jacket, of course, as well. Arms all the way around for us if need be. Single jointed elbow. You do get the side to side at the elbow. Hands back and forth, side to side. Of course, head back and forth, side to side. Head's going to be removable on this one here. A little bit of waist, but you really don't get any use out of it, of course. Got a little bit of a decent split, but once again, you're locked in by this big coat going over the top. Legs up a little bit here. Single jointed knees, side to side at the knees. Ankles, side to side, back and forth, up and down. Pretty much your usual NECA articulation. Pretty much your usual Nosferatu articulation as well. He should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand, and he does. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. But man, Nosferatu, ready to take on the world. Ready to suck all the blood that gets in his way. No doubt there. But this, like I said, is not the only NECA Ultimate Nosferatu figure. We've got a few more. We got the regular version here. Looking a little more creepy version, I guess. I don't know. I think most people probably prefer this one in black and white. I don't know. You guys tell me. But we got that one there. We also got the glow-in-the-dark version, which I believe San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. So 3 different Nosferatus here from NECA just in the last year. But we're not done with Nosferatu. We've been getting figures from him from Super 7 as well. We got the black and white version right here. And then we got the colorized version here. Now, these are pretty hard to find. I don't hear or see these around at toy stores, things like that. Very, very low runs on these. Have to think it's about the most minimum run Super 7's done in recent years. You just don't come across them. Now, that being said, I don't know if that means extra value, but I can tell you, I just don't see these two around very often. So they could be pretty much rare boys here in the old vampire community, that is. But man, I never thought here in 2024 I'd have 5 Nosferatu figures by the time the year is up. Do we dare do a Nosferatu top 5? Oh my gosh, we could do that. Maybe we'll save that for next year, Halloween season. We're doing some spooky top 5s this year on the channel, so check those out if you've been missing them or if you want to catch up, whatever it may be. Maybe next year Nosferatu could be on that list. But there it is, the ultimate black and white NECA Nosferatu. What's your thoughts on this one? Is this a pickup for you? An easy pass? Let me know in the comments. And like I said, I think if you have some of these other ones, you're probably like, hey, I'm good where I'm at. understandable for sure. But let me know your thoughts once again in the comments down below. Don't forget Patreon for early access to this video and all the other videos on the channel. Tons of content every single day on the old Patreon. Appreciate the support from everybody. Don't forget ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. My book, now available on Kindle, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstars series. Check it out if you have not. And then Sir Paul64 is where you're going to find me on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Nosferatu, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.